Hi everyone and welcome back to the Mad Rat House on this dreary Thursday afternoon. There's been a lot of, what's the word for it? I'm forgetting my words already. This is a good start. Good start, Emma. Hype around the mouse guard in our little fib community, the colouring book, and I don't have the mouse guard yet, as Dee Dee's been working in and a few other people have been working in it too. I will do come payday though. But I do have my Fanciful Rats colouring book that I think I might have shared before, but I'm not sure. I'm going to share it more in depth right now. And it's called Doodle Artist Fanciful Rats by Annette Rand. And I actually know this lady. Well, I used to know this lady in real life back in the day when I was more active in the rat fancy. And I've had rescue rats for her. She's an artist, and I think she bred for a while too. But she's definitely very, very active in the rescue world, just as I was. I'm not quite so active these days, but semi-active, as I had newbies in last week. So yeah, it's her brand is Ratty Corner, and she does all different ones too. She's got butterflies, rats, snowflakes, rabbits and hares, all different pets. There's a guinea pig, and I think there might even be mice in there, Petka. Peaceful Patterns, a dog one, and she might have even made more since then, and she's rat care guides and things that she brought out back in the day. They might have been updated still, but she's kind of a rat oracle. Hi Laura! So yeah, so I thought I'd share this with you. I've actually not coloured any, well I have coloured something in here, but I photocopied it out and it went to the to Janet's ATC swap. Let's move my juice out of the way. Trying to keep my vitamin C up with some blackcurrant. Try and fight this thing, whatever it is that's trying to take hold of me again. Just as I thought I was getting over it. So yeah, so I'll show you that page when I get to it, but I thought I'd show you all these. So there's her website, www.doodleartist.co.uk, but I bought these on Amazon. I actually have another copy of this too to send to Dee Dee at some point. I'm trying to get like a little collection to send together rather than keep sending bits and pieces. I'm thinking it'd probably be cheaper to send one lot sort of flat rate than random bits, but we'll see. Anyway, I must colour one of these one day in the book, but I haven't yet. Can we? Don't know if I need to zoom in one or if it will. There we go. There we go. There's the first page. We have like a Zentangled rat. He's quite cool. And these are all one-sided too, which is cool. So you can use like any medium you want, and you could also tear it out of the book if you wanted to. But the paper's not. Well, it's okay as colour paper goes. It's not overly thick, but it's not really thin either. But for anything like the ATCs, I just copied it straight onto cardstock so that I wouldn't have to back it or anything. And then we have him, another Zentangled cutie. And this one, which is kind of lines, there's a style of art like this, I can't think of the name, but I should imagine when it's coloured in it will look very like this style that I can't think of. But I don't know how well you can see that, but it has all lines, like flowing lines through it. A rat like hanging off a branch. And then there's probably can't see it very good without it being coloured in, but it's like a yin-yang with rats. There's an ear, nose, bum, but it's entangled in flowers. I know this book's great, isn't it? And then, yeah, I think we're right to be that zoomed in. Some little feet, look. Everybody's probably going, ew, but I think they're cute. Some little handses and some little feetses with little feet marks all around. I've just noticed too, actually, on this side, I didn't notice that before, there is a cutting guide, so if you want to cut the pages out, look, there, it's not perforated, but there is a cutting guide. Didn't see that before. And I have stroked this book many times. Could be Petka, could be topographic, I'm not sure. I don't know. It just reminds me of something and I can't think what. This is one of my favourites. He's a rat with bat wings. He's got, look, he's got a little studded spiky collar on and a spiky tail, and he's entangled inside the wings, and then I guess it's a sun or whatever you want to make of it. Dorothy, your computer doesn't like vermin either, but these are only paper form. These are well, most rats are harmless apart from Lillifer. If you happen to be another rat, then she's not so harmless. This one, I'm not sure my camera will focus enough. Might do. No, it looks a bit grainy, doesn't it? But yeah, it's a mandala with little running rats around the outside. Let's go back out one. There we go. Back out a couple for this one. Another big Zentangle rat. A really big Zentangle rat. Let's go back out one more. Hope I'm not making you seasick with all this zooming. I just wanted you to see the detail because the detail is incredible. Count Ratula. Yes, Count Ratula. Good one, Petka. Who have I just seen come in? Hi, Janet. Good morning. Or you, anyway. Hi, Sarah Dragons. Look, we just had almost a, well, kind of like a dragon rat. Dragon rat, bat rat. What's next? This is my favourite and I really can't wait to do him. I'm going to have to go out one more, aren't I? There we go. Can you see him? How awesome is that? Little steampunk cog rat. Hi, Jess. Look how cute. He's got his cogs in his tail's a chain, like a bike chain type thing. His little goggles. And his nose is a bell, you know, like one of those ding press bells. How cute is that? And ooh, big, big, big. I'm not sure if we'll be able to see him very well, but he's another big Zentangled rat. He's got, let's see if I can see him. There's his nose, there's some eyes. Can't actually see where his ears are. Oh, there. There. Yeah, he's another big one. A little more delicate one. Another rat mandala. You see with all the rats, some of them are stood up. These are all feathers in the middle, and rats love to destroy feathers and eat feathers and shred. -17. Is that Celsius, Judy? Oh, wow. I don't know what it is here today. Let me have a look. It's cold for me anyway, but then I feel the cold. And my flat's cold. My front room's cold because one of our radiators is broken, so we only have one tiny little radiator. Luckily, it's by my desk. So it's more snuggly over here than it is anywhere, which means I should get more arting done when it's cold, right? And what's the time? It's just about freezing here today at the minute, just about freezing. It's set to come lower, and oh, we've got a snow warning going on at the minute, but it's been tipping down with rain all day long, and it still is now, so I very much doubt we're going to get snow, and if we do get snow, it's not going to stick. We very rarely get snow. Even if the rest of the country gets snow, we're like in a valley here, the Thames Valley, and we don't get it very often, especially in the city, which is where I am. I'm like pretty much city centre, really built up, and we really don't get snow, so fingers crossed we don't get any. ice forming on inside of windows. Oh. See, I really envy your summers, but I don't envy your winters. I couldn't do with that much cold. There's hearts. Forgot what I was supposed to be doing then. Getting such a British thing to get so engrossed in weather. Talk about weather. I think that's one of our national sports. So yeah, there's a heart rat. Another. There are lots and lots of Zentangles. It's just what it says, like doodled rats, with a few exceptions. This page, if you watch Janet's stream on the ATC swap, might be familiar. This is the page I did. There's pictures of this on my Insta, which is Pumpkin Patterson, the same as my Twitter. The trellis and the flowers and the brick wall and all the little rats. This is, I forget who got this. I think Carol Renee might have ended up with it, but I'm not sure. But yeah, that's the one. That's the one that I have coloured before, but then I had to give away. So maybe I'll do the original one day, but oh my gosh. I decided, did you see the wood, the trellis is quite blank. I decided to put wood grain into it. And I started here, and I got to about here, and I regretted the decision because it took me forever, and I was so bored. But I started, so I had to finish. So there we go. That was a labour of love. That one. So I'm in no rush to do it again, actually, to be honest. Oh, I hope you don't lose power, Jess. Ooh. Flowered Zentangle rat with heart tail. A Chinese, I don't know which way, I think that's the way it goes up. That way, that way. I'm not sure with Chinese writing, but anyway, it's the sort of like the year of the rat. I don't know whether it's that way up or that way up. But yeah, I know that means rat. And obviously this is the Chinese influenced Zentangled rat. This one's really cute. You see him, a Dumbo. I say him because he's really fat, and most boy rats are really fat. Zentangled Dumbo rat. It's not really a mandan. I can hear you bouncing, baby rats. They can see me from the corner of their cage. They're bouncing, looking at me. But as soon as I go over there, Queenie will stay, but Porpentina will run away. Yeah, it's kind of like a curled up rat. Like, there's his nose, and it goes all the way around, and there's the tail. In leaves, and kind of an autumny feel one, I feel. This one I love, and I might end up doing and putting on my wall. It's like follow the yellow brick road to Rainbow Bridge is what I'm thinking. It could be Wizard of Oz, but to me, it's, you know, like the rats on the way to Rainbow Bridge, which is, if anybody that doesn't have pets don't know, is that's where animals tend to go when they leave us. They go to Rainbow Bridge. The name of the book, this is Doodle Artist Fanciful Rats by Annette Rand, and it's on Amazon. Another ratty type mandala. Another, not quite sure what this is, kind of like a gothic-y looking thing. This is reminds you a bit of the work that Janice does. BM Lilith Janice. She does lots of etchings, doesn't she? Like Zentangles, but very pointy stuff. This is kind of like her stuff. Another rat. And they look like eyelashes to me, that bit. Looks like she's got huge eyelashes. A glamour rat. Oh, here's another one of those those flowy line style ones. And they're curled up rat asleep. Iris sleeps like that quite often. But her paws are usually over her ears for some strange reason. I think it's to drown out the noise of her sister. Going la la la, I can't hear you. Yeah, another one that way up. Another Zentangled rat. That one I love. Just the big Zentangled ratty face. That's another one I really like. And the same with everything though. So many colouring books, so little time, right? Another massive, massive, massive Dumbo rat. That's got to be a boy. Got to be a boy. Another ratty mandala. Don't know if you can see that one. Let's see if I can. Oh, it was a picture, Vicky. My face the first time I saw this book. I knew she'd done one. And at the time I ordered it, I think there might be a preview on Amazon now, but there wasn't at the time. And so I just ordered it blind. And I was just sat there squealing over every picture. Going, oh, look, oh, look, oh, look. And I'm still pretty much the same now. But yeah, don't know if you can see those little rats in the mandala. Another big rat. It looks like, reminds me of a rat with feathers. A bit like the mouse guard with his feather battle suit or whatever he had on. It was fur, I think, wasn't it? Other fur, but with feathers. Well, that's what I'm going to make them into when I finally do them. And this rat's going to be wearing feathers. She is an amazing artist, Judy. She is an artist in her own right. She doesn't just do colouring books, and she is a really, really lovely artist. She also used to make sculptures and things too. I'm not sure if she still does, but she definitely used to. Very good. And, oh no, that's not the end of the book. One last one. Hello! A big Dumbo ratty face. Looks like mermaid scales there. Maybe it might have to be a mermaid ratty. But yeah, so there you go. So those asking about, do I have a rat colouring book? I do, and that's what's in it. So if anybody would like to go and buy one, the ISBN, I'm not sure if you're going to be able to read that on my camera. No, you're not, are you? I will put the ISBN, I will put in the link to Amazon and the ISBN in the description on YouTube for those watching the recording, or for those now that want to go over and find it. I will put it on YouTube. I am the Mad Rat House on YouTube too. Don't edit or anything, it just goes up as it is here. So you get the live, the good, the bad, and all that's in between. So yeah, and then there's her other books and Ratty Corner books, and so yes, I love my Ratty book. So I'm going to go ahead and stop this recording so it can be its own part, and then we're going to go on to the next project. So if you've been watching this recording, I totally recommend this book. Thank you, Annette, for drawing this. It is stunning. And see you in the next part.